Hello children, today we are going to learn a lesson of EVS 1, that is Environmental Studies, Public Facilities and My School. It is the name of the lesson. So I think you are missing the school, and when we are learning this lesson you will come to a recall or remembrance of your school. Let us see how you feel when you learn this lesson. Okay, we shall start with the public facilities. Now, what are these public facilities in your school? Let us see what is given here according to the lesson. Water supply. So, in your school, do you get water in your toilets or for drinking or watering the plants? Is there water in your school through pipes, through taps, and tanks are above your roofs in the school? We are getting water, isn't it? So, who provides this water to us into our schools? It is provided to us by our government. Okay, the officials or the offices or the government of our country, state, or the village officials, they provide this facility. The municipality, it provides us the water facility. Then electricity. Yes, in the rainy season you are knowing we are putting on the lights for reading the lessons or for doing our regular studies in school. Electricity supply, we also have this public facility in our school. It is provided to us by the government. Then health services. Okay, if you fall down, then what do we do? Yes, we give you some medicines, or if you are more hurt, yes, then we take you to the doctor and we are given the first aid or the treatment to us by the hospitals, government hospital. Then education, we are getting free and compulsory education from the government up to 8th standard. All these come under the public facility. So what is the first one mentioned here? Water supply, then electric supply, health service, education, then transport, bus service. Many of the students are traveling from home by the trains or buses of the government. In Mumbai, you will see they are traveling by the local trains. We are also some students in our school, or we teachers, we also travel by the buses provided by the government. All these are the public facilities and which are provided and we are using in our school also. Other public facilities which are mentioned here are postal services. We post the letters in the post box. Then telephone, the landline which is there is provided by the government. Then fire brigade. If there is any fire outside in our area or in our houses, we can give a call and call the fire brigade to put off the fire. Then police, if we are in problem, if there is any danger to our life, then we can call the police or complain to the police and he gives us the service. Banks, we keep our money in the banks. We deposit our money and keep it safely. And we earn a little bit income. If we keep the money in the bank, they pay us interest. Then theaters, where we watch the movies. Parks, for we are going for walk, playing in the garden in the evening or morning time. We use the parks, public facility which is provided by the government. Then gardens are also there. Swimming pools are also maintained by the government. All these come under the public facilities for all. Now let us try to understand about the facilities. Some facilities which are mentioned in the lesson about the school, which we get in the school. Let us see in detail what they are going to explain to us about it. So they are saying the school is like a home to us. Yes, a home from away from home. It is our world. We get the knowledge of the world when we grow up by learning in the school. It is the foundation of our development for our whole life. So it is the world, or it is our world. The school is our world outside our home. We like our school as we like our home, they are saying. Every school has its own importance, its identity. School is for everyone, each and everyone. We are getting the facilities in the school, we are getting the education, and all types of the qualities we develop in the school is equal for everyone. Each and every child of our country, of the world, has the right to take education and learn from school. What is this called? This is called right to education. I told you right to education, that is free and compulsory education for all. It is the policy of the government, Right to Education Act. Every child from 6 to 14 years of age must go to school and complete his primary education. So we get this education, this school education, as a public facility. It is a right, democratic right, or the constitutional right of our country gives us to use this facility for taking education. Children who are with grown in the poverty house, means their economic condition is not so well, or they are underdeveloped, or you can say handicapped, blind, then mentally not so capable. All these are given special facilities, special guidance, special types of schools are provided for such type of children. Their age limit is also increased up to 18 years. Now it was 14, then for them they are given the increase in their age to take the free and compulsory education. A school is also a part of the public facility. Okay, it is provided, schools are provided, education is provided by the government. This is important part, you should understand that education, the school, is also a public facility provided by the government. From last 2-3 years, under the guidance of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Swachhata Abhiyan is the main thing which is followed by the country people. Even the people who are having affection for the school, they donate the things to the school for cleaning the school, or keep how they can keep the school also clean. If their children are studying there, those people also try to keep the campus clean and donate dustbins, build proper toilets. If there is no water facility, they will try to donate some water tanks, or give clean water to the students. And such type of things are also done for the development of the school and make the campus clean also. They provide the instruments for cleaning the campus, dustbins, brooms, or wipers, whatever things are required for keeping the school clean. The elderly people who send our children to the school, or we stay nearby that particular place or near the school campus, what do? We donate some things or amount of money, or try to guide the who are running the school, guide the people who are running the school, how they can develop the school in a more proper manner, and take help from the people of the nearby places, and try to develop the campus of the school or the facilities of the school. Many parents, Then the students who have passed from that school, when they grow up, they earn an amount or they are capable of developing that school. They feel that they should give something to the school. They have studied in that school, so they try to donate and try to uplift the school. Then some writers, artists, sports persons, scientists, industrialists, these names are mentioned here, who help and give a helping hand for the growth of a school. Then they develop the classrooms, construct the classrooms, whatever requirements are there, whatever they can do on their own, which things are mentioned here for the development, what are there, what are the things which we get in the school. They are the classroom, so may they maintain the classroom. Then libraries, then laboratories, then sports equipments are donated, whatever are whatever public, whatever you can say the needs are fulfilled of a child in the school. If it is missing in that particular campus or in their own school, the people who are capable of donating those things, they donate to the school. School appoints some members, PTA members or parent teacher association, a group of people come together and take a meeting and discuss about the problems regarding the public facilities which are not available in the school, and together they come to a conclusion and try to donate some value valuable things or some amount of money and cooperate in maintaining the premises of the school or the public facilities of the school. The school takes part in cleaning the nearby villages also. A group activity is carried on by the teachers and the other authorities of the school with the with the school children also, including the school children also. A group activity is carried and the villages also cleaned. The school respects the or thanks the parents or the past students or the donators who donate for the school, for the children and development of the school. The teachers also appoint children and make them to clean the campus. They develop the leadership qualities or the quality or the liking for keeping the surrounding clean, or teach them the moral value of cleanliness, and take camps to different place near the campus and try to keep the school and the campus clean. Children, when you will come to school, we will also take such activity and we will try to clean our campus and also try to clean the premises. A group activity we will carry on. Will you like to do it? I think all will be happy to do this type of activity. I think you have done also in your previous classes. Learn the now with the end of the lesson I am giving you homework. You have to do it on your own. What is it? The first thing, can you tell you will try to do? Then try this. From the lesson you will do it. Then you will find the answers and write the question answers, learn the question and answers. Thank you.